All right, let's just say that you got offered your dream job, with the dream salary, the dream schedule, the dream desk in office right by the window so you can look down on all your haters and everyone that doubted you and didn't believe in you. Would you take that job? Of course you would. That's a yes. Let's say dating, right? What if someone looked exactly as you wanted them to? They checked the boxes on all the interests, the hobbies, the values, all that other stuff, and that person wanted to go out on a date with you. Would you take that date? Of course you would. There's no question about that. Last thing, if someone said that you could solve one worldwide issue, you could solve world hunger, you could come up with the cure to cancer, social justice issues, would you take advantage of that opportunity? And for most of you, that is a yes. But there is one word that many people get aggravated by, and also it catches their attention almost instantly, and that includes you. And that's the word no.
No.
Many people, especially artists and producers, tend to take that word no personally, as if they're fighting words or something, not even knowing the power behind the word no. So let's have the discussion. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the things that you need to be saying no to the most, especially when it comes to your career, progressing, trying to get to the next level. And today, we're going to talk about it. But first, we got to show love to the sponsors. So if you want to learn more about them, be sure to check out the links in the description of this video. And as always, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, then hit that bell. And let's get to work. Salutes to that. Okay, so the first no has to do with the fans. No, not everyone is meant to be a fan or a supporter of your music, as harsh as that may sound. Now trust me, I get it. I know how it feels when people aren't sharing your new music or leaving comments on your new post or adding it to their stories or rocking your new merch. I know how that feels, especially when you know them personally, when they're family members or friends or coworkers or just people in your local community and beyond. I get it. I know how that feels. But you know what doesn't make it any better? You trying to guilt trip people. That's not gonna make it any better, I promise you. Matter of fact, let me give you a quick example. If I guilt trip you into dating me or loving me, right? Y'all already know that relationship's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Why? Because at some point, you're gonna get aggravated. You feel like you're obligated. You feel like you're obligated to be there, but you don't want to be there. And when people feel obligated to be somewhere or to do something or to speak a particular way or to act a particular way when they really don't want to, at some point, it's gonna bubble up. The frustration is gonna bubble up to the point where they're just gonna stop caring and they're just gonna walk away from the situation. It's the same thing with your gifts, your talents, your music. Don't guilt trip people into sharing your stuff or to showing up at your concerts and all those other things. Yes, if they really care about you, would they be supporting you as much as they can? Yes. But they have lives too. They have wants and desires too. They have things that they're trying to accomplish too, right? So let's stop trying to guilt trip people. I want real fans. I want people that are fanatics, that every time I drop something, they're gonna go check it out. I want people that every time I have a show, they are going out of their way, right? That doesn't mean that these people are fake fans, but guys, you cannot guilt trip people into liking your stuff. Not everyone is meant to be a fan or a supporter. So that's the first no. Okay, the second no has to do with collaborations. It's okay for you to say no to future collaborations and even future events and showcases. Why? Because listen, you are not just an artist. You're not just a singer or a rapper or a musician or a producer. You know what you are? You are an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurs care about their brand. And if you are someone that cares about your brand, you want to protect that at all costs. You want to be on brand, from your color schemes to the way that you carry yourself, to the clothes, to your motto, to the things that you say. You want to stay on brand. And if there are things that are not in line with that, it's okay to pass on it. And I get it. Most artists feel like, well, I have to take every show opportunity. I have to take every opportunity to be on a blog and this and that. And I understand it because you're trying to get your name out there. but not everything is an open door, right? Not everything is a blessing in your life, right? Some things may not, they may look like a shiny new a shiny new toy or a shiny new opportunity, but it may not actually benefit your career. So if something's off brand, it's okay to say no. Look, if someone is coming to you and they want to work with you on a song, let's be honest, guys, if their type of music doesn't fit yours, it's okay to say no. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. If the person's not good, yeah, I know I might be stepping on some toes. If the person's not good, it's okay to say no. It is okay to say no. Or for some people that I know, if they just really don't want to work with a particular person, or they feel like they're going out of their way, they charge a little bit more than what they would normally do. Because if that person really wants you on that song that bad, then they'll pay the money to get you on the song, right? So it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no to events, and it's okay to say no to certain people that are not on brand with you. Now, before I end this point, that is the same vice versa. You guys as artists cannot take it personal when other people say no to you about collaborations and no to you for certain events, because that's not hate. They may just go, this person doesn't fit my brand, or that person's style doesn't fit my song, or fit my album, or fit my talent show or my showcase. That's okay. If you guys are going to be telling other people no, then you got to be okay with receiving the no's as well. So please take that into account. It's okay for you to say no, and it's okay for other people to say no to you. Just remember that. All right, and number 3, the last no is not a N-O. It's the K-N-O-W no. Cause you don't know everything. You just don't. Now, many of you already know that. Most of y'all already know that are watching this video, but there's a handful of y'all. There's a handful of y'all that might know it mentally, but you sure ain't acting like it, and you're getting on my doggone nerves. You feel me? Let me give y'all an example. Some artists, I do many consultations with artists, many one-on-ones, many video chats and things like that. And some of these artists will pay to get a one-on-one with me, right? And they're talking to me about their problems or the issues, whether it's building fan base or marketing their stuff, or maybe cover art, or how they can make their music better, the mixing and mastering, all that other stuff. And that's great. So then we come up with a game plan, and we're like, all right, cool. I know what you're struggling with. I know what you're trying to get better at. So let's take these steps. And I'll create a plan for this said artist. So I'll say, hey, do steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? I will come back to them and we'll get to talking. And then they'll start complaining a little bit, and they'll start saying like particular things aren't working, and they're not liking the results and stuff like that. So I'm thinking like, oh snap, okay, maybe we just need to make some adjustments and stuff like that. So I give them a new plan, and then we go forward with that. And then a couple of weeks later, they're doing the same thing. They're like, I'm not liking this. It feels like a waste of my money, my time, yada yada. And I'm thinking, what in the world is really going on here? And then I get to talking to them, and come to find out, when I told them to do step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yeah, they did step 1 and 2, but then step 3 they did their way. Step 4 they didn't even do because they felt like it didn't apply to them. And then step 5 they just completely didn't even follow the steps that I gave them and claimed that it wasn't working. But my question is, why are you you're trying to go get help from other people, but then when they're giving you this help and this assistance, you're not even taking it? It doesn't make any sense. And why do people do that? They do that because they believe they know everything. They think that their way, if they're gonna do it, if they're gonna make it, it's gonna be their way. And I understand that to a point, but why are you asking for help if you ain't trying to take it? You feel me? Like, and some of y'all understand that, like, but you don't know everything. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I don't know everything, guys. I don't know everything, and I will never, ever pretend to. But I have been through enough experiences, whether me going through things or me seeing other artists and other producers and other managers and other labels and stuff go through it. And if you don't have to go through it because I'm telling you it, don't go through it, guys. Don't go through it. You don't know everything. So that may not be an N-O, but that's definitely a no you need to know. Ooh, that needs to be a bar. You feel me? That needs to be a bar. For those of you that feel like you need a little bit more hands-on figuring out what your next step is in your career, I have one-on-one consultations. If you're interested, just check out the links in the description of this video. Now, did you guys like this video? Did you feel like it was helpful? If so, go ahead and hit the like button and hit that subscribe button and the bell so you guys get notified every time I drop a new video. Also, if there are particular topics you want me to talk about, go ahead, go into the comment section. I do read my comments and I will add your suggestions to the list. And as always, man, be you, enjoy your life, and live authentic. Salutes to that, and I'll catch y'all later.